No, I'm really certain that I did not leave the door open. First, I've got to welcome Anne and Julian, and then I'll check more carefully whether anything has been taken.
What has Timmy found over there? It looks like a footprint. Why didn't you notice it before? No idea. One of the suitcases was probably covering it. Let's take a closer look at it. Who except for Father has such big feet? No idea. A piece of the heel is missing. It has just broken off. Perhaps there really was a thief. If we can find the owner of the footprint, then we'll have found our burglar. Well, yes, but that alone won't prove anything. We'll see about that. First, we ought to make a cast of the footprint, to be on the safe side. But how can we do that? We could make a plaster mould. Good idea. That just might work. Got it. We should mix the plaster quickly. It's going to start raining in a minute. I can't use it with that. Better an empty tin than none at all. Got it. Got it. Got it. Hello, Julian. You're quite a professional at unpacking suitcases, aren't you?
Hi, George. You're not offering to help me by any chance, are you?
Forget it! You know I'm useless at it. Say, could I have that plastic bag?
Of course, no problem. But that's what our shoes were wrapped in.
That's all right. Thanks.
I'm almost finished. Then I'll come downstairs.
I can't use it with that. Got it. We should put something heavy on the plastic bag so that it doesn't fly away. Now quickly, to the table, before Mother gets annoyed.
Oh man, I'm ravenous.
Yum! Well, Aunt Fanny, you've made some first-class sandwiches again.
Thank you, but the credit goes to your sister. She had already made most of them before I came back.
Doesn't Uncle Quentin even come home to eat, Aunt Fanny?
Unfortunately not. For now he is staying day and night on the island to carry out his experiment.
What kind of experiments?
That I couldn't tell you. I only know that they are very important and extremely secret.
That's why we're not allowed on the island at all this summer. even though it belongs to me.
I know, George. We gave it to you as a gift because you all found the gold treasure. But the island is the one safe place of your father's work. The water forms a moat around it so that no one will be hurt by the experiments.
Nonetheless, I think it's unfair.
I'm sorry, George, but that is simply how it is. By the way, I would like to ask you to take these papers to the lighthouse. Mr. Pottersham wanted some more information from your father, and I think he meant this packet.
Who is this Mr. Pottersham?
A government official who is observing Quentin's experiments from the mainland.
I say, this all sounds very exciting.
If you find it so exciting, you can come along, Julian. Don't you find that rather strange?
What do you mean?
Well, Father's extremely secret documents are now supposed to be passed on to somebody else.
Why is that strange? After all, Mr. Pottersham works for the government. Perhaps Uncle Quentin's experiments are for the government, and that's why they're so secret.
Well, perhaps you're right. Let's go. Yes, Timmy, of course you can come. Oh, Timmy, what did you do? We could actually take a quick look at the papers right now, couldn't we?
Well, it's really none of your business, you know.
Oh, don't make such a fuss. We can't help it if the envelope opened on its own.
Nonetheless,
We're not stealing a state secret, but we should be sure that we deliver it into the right hands.
well, all right then.
There's a book in the packet. Read something from it.
It's full of formulas. No idea what they mean.
Look, there's even a letter. Read it out loud.
All right. It says here that the book contains what are probably the most important research results from Uncle Quentin's latest project. He writes that work on the island is very dangerous. That's why he purposely did not want to take this book with him to the island. And in order to prevent the results from winding up in the wrong hands, the most important part of his work is not even in the book.
Can you make anything out of all that?
Not exactly.
I still find it strange that we're supposed to hand this over to someone else.
Oh, come on now, George. We don't even know what this is all about. We don't understand the letter at all. This Pottersham will certainly know what it all means.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Hello, Mr. Loomer. Doesn't Mr. Pottersham have a room here with you?
Hello, George. Yes, he lives here, all right.
Can we see him?
Uh-huh. He's not here yet.
Where is he then?
As far as I know, on the island.
What does he want over there?
To visit the professor, he says.
What is he really doing here in the lighthouse?
How should I know? Mostly he sits at the computer. And sometimes he looks at the island and the tower with his binoculars.
Does he go very often?
Yes, regularly. But tell me, what are you really after?
We've got a packet for Mr. Pottersham.
I can give it to him if you like.
Thank you, but we would really rather take it to his room ourselves. It is something very important, you see.
As far as I'm concerned, you can. But first I want to remove this screw from the hinge. You'll just have to wait until I'm finished.
Well, that will hardly take very long.
Not too long. But the screw is tiny and rusted into place. My screwdriver is much too large.
Could we possibly help?
What I really need is a smaller screwdriver. Many thanks. Now I can finally remove the door. You see, I want to strip it and paint it again.
It seems to be high time.
Right, Miss Know-It-All. Now you can go inside if you like. The guest room is ahead, to the right.
Have you got any idea what the password might be?
Perhaps Quentin. Drat.
Oh, come on. Forget it. Just guessing won't get us anywhere. Besides, the chap will notice that we were on his computer.
Really, one shouldn't meddle in other people's affairs.
What are you doing in my room? And how did you get in?
Oh, you really scared me. It's all right, Timmy. We were waiting for you. Quiet, Tim. We were supposed to bring you this. Mother said that they are important papers from Dad.
Yes, and we were supposed to hand them over to you personally. That's the reason why Mr. Loomer let us in.
Ah, yes, of course. The document.
Quiet, Tim, or you've got to go outside.
It's really nice of you to have waited for me.
That's quite enough, Tim. Get out of here. Sorry about that. Actually, he's very friendly.
No need to apologize. After all, nothing happened. So then, please convey my humble thanks to your mother.
We will do. Right, Julian?
Of course. And now we've got to be on our way.
Well, have you handed over your important packet?
Yes.
Have you seen Timmy?
I certainly did. He took off in the direction of Kirin Cottage.
Well, he does know the way.
Come along, George. Let's go along too. It's late already and it will soon be dark.
There you are at last. Now up to your rooms, quickly.
You were gone such a long time. It's dark already.
We had a quick look round in Pottersham's room, and one thing's for sure, we've got to keep our eye on him.
But why? For one thing, he now has Father's papers, but also because Timmy wouldn't stop growling at him.
By the way, where is Timmy?
We thought that he'd come home.
I made him leave Pottersham's room because he was behaving so badly.
Oh, he probably just wanted to chase rabbits again.
Nonsense! Timmy! Thank goodness!
What has Timmy got in his mouth?
A boot with a broken heel.
Look, George! This boot matches the print in the front of the house, doesn't it?
Oh no! The cast! We'd forgotten all about it. It must be dry by now.
It'll be all right. After all, you covered it with a plastic bag, didn't you?
One of us should go and fetch it anyway. I'm really curious to see whether the boot and the cast are a match.
Shall I fetch it then?
Please do. And I'll bet that the boot and our cast are exactly the same.
And where do you think you're going, young man?
Oh, Aunt Fanny.
That's right. I was on my way upstairs to ask you what this piece of plastic is that I found in the garden.
We were making a cast of the footprint in front of the house, and we used the plastic bag to protect the plaster from the rain.
But why on earth do you need a plaster cast of a footprint?
To catch the intruder, of course.
Nonsense. There was no intruder, Dick. I probably didn't shut the door tightly enough, and the wind blew it open. The latch hasn't worked properly for quite a while.
But how do you explain that footprint then?
I have no idea, but it certainly wasn't made by any intruder.
May I fetch the cast anyway?
No, you may not. I want you to go to bed. Your adventures will just have to wait until tomorrow.
We've got a real problem. I wasn't able to get around Aunt Fanny. She's guarding the door like a watchdog and won't allow me to go downstairs.
But that doesn't matter. After all, the plastic bag will protect the cast.
No, that's just the problem. Aunt Fanny took the bag away.
Oh dear, I think the storm is getting closer.
Oh, that's all we need. If it starts raining now, our cast will be nothing but mud tomorrow.
You're right. And without the cast, we'll never be able to prove that the boot belongs to the intruder.
We absolutely must have that cast.
Yes, but how can we fetch it while Aunt Fanny is guarding the door?
I'll try it again. Perhaps she's given up by now.
I thought you were going to bed quite a while ago.
Oh, all right. We haven't a chance. Aunt Fanny is still standing there.
But there must be some way of getting downstairs.
I've got an idea. If we could somehow distract Aunt Fanny, then Dick could creep past her.
That's a great idea. But how can we draw her attention away?
Here's what we'll do. Anne and I will return to our room. Then Julian calls Mother in so that we can say goodnight. It goes into the bathroom, and as soon as Mother comes to our room, he can sneak quickly downstairs.
Great. That's exactly what we'll do.
I'm not sure. I just hope it works.
Aunt Fanny, the girls wanted to wish you good night.
Are you all in bed at last? But where's Dick?
Oh, he's still busy in the bathroom.
In that case, I'll pop into Anne and George then.
Well, you don't say. That won't get you anywhere. Everything's all right now. I've got the cast.
Great. And Aunt Fanny didn't notice a thing.
That won't get you anywhere. Well, you don't say. Aha! Just as I thought. It's an exact match.
Now all we need is the other boot. Then we'll have our intruder.
If there was an intruder at all, dear cousin. But now it's time to go to bed. We can't do any more with the weather like this anyway.
Oh, gosh, am I tired?
Oh, all right. We'll go back to our room now. But tomorrow we'll search for the other boot.